What's up, guys? Coach Seth here. I have a story to tell you today. Something a little bit different. Are you excited? Okay, so sit down. We're gonna go through a little bit of a make-believe story here and then talk about it a little bit. So, are you ready for story time? Okay, so here's what I have for you today. I have a warehouse in downtown Zurich. Um, this warehouse is huge. It has basically infinite storage capacity. I mean, there are so many levels of storage underground and above ground, and it covers so much space on the ground itself. Basically, I have infinite storage capacity. I don't think I could ever fill this warehouse up, ever. So, yeah. Anyways, so every day I have freight trucks that arrive at this warehouse full of stuff. Just stuff that I'm worried about not ever having enough of in life. Stuff that I'm worried about running out of. Stuff that seems kind of important to me at the time. Stuff that I think somehow it makes me happier to have lots of it. Um, and so I send freight trucks full of this stuff to this warehouse every day, multiple times a day. And I have a manager there, a general manager of this warehouse. And his job is just simply to figure out where to put all of the stuff. That's all he does. That's his job. And lately he's been calling me and saying, the warehouse is getting full, Seth. What do we do? Because trucks keep arriving with stuff in it. I'm running out of ideas of where to put things. And so I just keep reminding him, well, whatever level is full, just go down another level. There's another level below it. You can just put more stuff down there. I'm sure you can find space. Um, and so he's been doing this for years now for me, lots of years. And I went to the warehouse yesterday and walked in, and guys, you wouldn't believe it. It's like packed wall to wall to wall with stuff. So I went down another level and again packed wall to wall to wall to ceiling to floor, just stuff. It's disgusting. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. It's so full of stuff. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed. I mean, I was so pissed at how full this space is with stuff. So I went and I found my general manager and I was like, dude, seriously, what is your problem? I mean, like, look at how full this place is. It's disgusting. I mean, it's just like so jam-packed full of stuff. I can't even move around. It's what were you thinking? Like putting all of this stuff everywhere. And I screamed at him for probably about 30 minutes and he just looked at me like he was so confused and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, why can't you understand? Like, this is unacceptable that there's this much stuff in this warehouse. And um he tried telling me something like, well, this is what you told me to do, which just pissed me off. And then I was like, what, are you retarded? Like, what is, no, that's, God, you're so dumb. And I'm like, I told him, I'm like, learn how to do your job right. And he's like, well, you told me to put stuff in the warehouse, so that's what I did. And I'm like, well, you're just retarded, so stop doing that. And so anyways, he got pissed off at me and stopped talking to me. And then um, I got a phone call from some of my freight trucks that are arriving at the warehouse today to for him to put stuff away. And they're like, he's not here. We can't find him. I tried calling him. He's not answering his phone. And they found a letter of resignation. So he quit. I mean, how dumb is that? So first, he's like filling up my warehouse full of stuff, exactly like I told him to. And then, like, when I yell at him, and tell him he's dumb for filling up my warehouse, he just disappears and then he quits his job. I mean, what's wrong with him? Why would he do that? It makes no sense. Doing exactly what I told him to do and then quitting when I yell at him for doing exactly what I told him to do. Why would anyone do that? So, in case you're wondering, that was the story. And it's all made up. It's not actually true. I don't have a giant warehouse in Zurich, and I didn't actually yell at someone for doing exactly what I told them to do. But for those of you who are listening to this and being like, oh my God, Seth's gone completely off of the deep end. Like, he screamed at this guy for doing exactly what he told him to do. No wonder the guy quit. Guys, this is an extended metaphor for how we treat our bodies. Your body is an infinite warehouse. It will store energy as long as you keep putting it in there. Keep putting it in there. Keep putting it in there. And guys, I want you to notice how frequently we eat emotionally, and our body knows nothing more to do than to do exactly what we've quote unquote hired it to do as the general manager. So we keep putting food in our mouths, and then we wonder why we're getting fat, and then we get mad at our bodies for being fat, and we punish our bodies for being fat. We talk to them off horribly in our heads. Like, I don't even think some of us realize the conversations we're actually having with our bodies in our heads. Some of them are horrific. Some of the things that I've heard that people say about themselves when they look in the mirror at their body. And then we wonder why our body no longer communicates with us anymore, why it doesn't tell us what it needs, why we don't recognize our hunger and satiety signals anymore, why it is that we struggle so much with losing the excess body fat. And guys, it's exactly like the story I just told you. Our body, our mind has been like the general manager of trying to manage our warehouse, our body, of what to do with all of this food that we keep putting in our mouth multiple times a day, filling it up, filling it up, filling it up. And your body's like, okay, well, okay, so we gotta find somewhere to put it. So your body does everything that it's designed to do to store all of this junk you're putting in your mouth that you don't actually need. And then you look in the mirror and you yell at your body for being out of shape or fat or developing diabetes or developing a metabolic disorder, developing some kind of eating disorder. And then you wonder why your body stops communicating with you. You wonder why your body doesn't respond to you when you want it to lose weight. You wonder why your body doesn't respond when you want to start controlling your eating. Guys, our body has done exactly what we've hired it to do. And then we're turning around and yelling at it for that. No wonder it's not communicating with us. This is why I got into coaching, because I started realizing, like, the personal training, the diets, they don't work. They're like band-aids on a bullet wound, because all you're doing is covering up the underlying issue, which is the way you talk to your body, the way you treat your body, the way you ignore in the first place what your body is telling you that it needs in order to buffer away some other discomfort in your life. And then we turn around and talk to our bodies with such disgust when we want it to lose weight, and we wonder why it doesn't listen to us. Your body quit. Your body put in its 2-week notice because it's like, this guy's crazy. What's wrong with this guy? He's shoveling all this food in his mouth, and I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do with it. I'm storing energy. Like, that's what we do. That's what the body is designed to do. And then you're going to sit here and call me disgusting for that. It's no wonder our bodies don't trust us. It's no wonder that when we try to lose weight, we give up. Because, guys, we're coming at it with so much resistance and so much hate. Our brain and our body don't want to cooperate with us. They don't trust us anymore. They think we're some psychotic CEO of the company that do this, and then I'm going to yell at you for doing it later. Guys, this is why I say mindset work. Mindset, abundance mindset, loving mindset, self-care. These have to happen first before we start looking at losing physical weight. You need to lose the emotional weight first before your body is going to start listening to you. Your body is scared of you. Your body is tired of being yelled at for doing exactly what you're telling it to do. So we have to look at it from the space of love. Now, in my story, if I had shown up to my warehouse and instead walked in and seen all this stuff and be like, oh my God, we have so much stuff in here, and listened to the warehouse manager, be like, yeah, well, you keep showing up with these freight trucks every day. I don't know what else I'm supposed to. I'm just trying to find places to store it. I'm doing the best I can. And then me being like, wow, I never realized this was this big of a problem. Hey, let's talk together here. Let's communicate. Let's come up with a solution. What can we do with some of this stuff? I mean, this is more than what I need. So how can we get some of it out of here? Like, give it to people who need it. Use the energy you've stored in your body is the metaphor here. guys, our body wants to work with us, but we're talking to it in such a dysfunctional way. Like, store all of this energy while I shove Ben and Jerry's in my face all night and eat a bag of popcorn and then sit in front of the TV and watch television and don't move and then go and order a pizza and eat that and then go to McDonald's and eat that. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up and I'm about to take a shower and I look in the mirror, I'm going to tell you you're disgusting for putting on all of that weight from all that stuff I ate every night for the last 3 months while I was trying to buffer away all of the emotions that I'm unhappy with. But I'm going to yell at you and blame you for storing the body weight, for storing the body fat. Guys, your brain and your body just want to work with you here, but you've got to communicate with them. You've got to communicate with them clearly and from a space of love and compassion, and then create with intention what it is that you want with your body. But most of us are so busy buffering away our lives with food, alcohol, television, that we don't even know what's going on with our body anymore. And then when we do talk to it, we talk to it horribly. Guys, coaching, mindset. Don't step foot in a gym. Don't look at another diet until you've dealt with these things, because you're wasting your time. Absolutely wasting your time. Until you take the time to clean up the way you speak with your body, the way you speak with your mind, the way you speak with yourself, all of these other things, you're just buffering away the unhappiness again. You're buffering it away with food, and then you're going to the opposite extreme and trying to buffer it away with exercise. You buffer the unhappiness of your life with food, and then you buffer the unhappiness of your body doing exactly what it was supposed to do with the food that you just ate with exercise. So you're just bouncing back and forth, yo-yoing back and forth between unhappy, and then yelling at your life, yelling at your body, and then we wonder why we have so much dysfunction and we can't create a consistent relationship with ourselves in which we show up in our lives as a fulfilled version of ourselves that can do what it is that we want to do. A lot of times we feel like we can't even do the things that we want to do. Well, no wonder. Look at how you talk to yourself. Mindset, coaching. I cannot stress it enough, guys. Until you deal with the thoughts going on in the background, the beliefs going on in the background, every attempt you make at trying to lose weight through diet and exercise, it's just going to come back and bite you in the ass. It's going to bite you big time in the ass, and every time the jaws just get bigger with how it's going to bite you. If you do not deal with what's going on up here and what's going on right here first. I don't care how much you believe you can resist, and hope that this and this deals with itself somehow in the process. It will not. It won't. It just will not. You have to take the time to deal with these things first. Not you have to, you want to. You just don't realize that you want to, because society has taught us to look to exercise. Society has taught us to look for magic pills. Society has taught us to look at magic diets to fix the wounds that we've created with ourselves and with our bodies and from our past that we're not dealing with. Society keeps telling us, keep looking out here. Yeah, look over there, look at that. Don't pay attention to what's going on here, because that'll actually fix the problem. But look over here, this new diet. Look over here, this new way to exercise. Look at this new way to attach a machine to your body and burn 500 calories in 5 minutes. But don't pay attention to the big gaping wound that you have going on right here and right here. Don't look at those. That'll actually solve the problem. No, I want you to keep looking out here for solutions for what's going on up here and what's going on right here. And I'm here to tell you guys, cut it out. Cut out the nonsense. Let's deal with the brain chatter. Let's deal with what is going on that created this issue to begin with. It's not because your body's broken. It's not because you're broken. It's because you have developed unhealthy beliefs and thoughts that you are speaking to yourself on a daily basis. And your warehouse manager has thrown in the hat and quit on you because he's like, I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. I'm trying to do the job, but I don't even know what job it is that you want me to do anymore, because you don't even know what job it is you want me to do. One minute you're telling me put stuff in the warehouse, the next minute you're telling me what the hell is wrong with you, why did you put this in the warehouse, get rid of it. I mean, guys, we have to deal with the mental chatter. We have to deal with it. I can't express it enough, but that's what I have for you today. Story time. And guys, if you are someone who finds yourself consistently struggling, going from diet to diet to diet, new exercise fad to new exercise fad to new exercise fad, I could give you the perfect diet plan. I could give you the perfect exercise routine for your body. You're not going to follow it. You're not going to consistently follow it until you deal with the way you're talking to yourself from here and from here. That's the kind of work that I'm here to do with you. I'm not here to make you hate yourself. I'm not here to make you resist your horrid life even more. I want to show you the power that you have to create the life that you keep imagining yourself being in, and you keep looking out there for a solution for it. I'm here to show you that the solution is inside of you. It's right there. You just have to look at it. You have to communicate with the warehouse manager and communicate with them from a space of love, from a space of compassion, from a space of understanding, from a space of openness. And then from there, guys, the possibilities are limitless. What you can accomplish. But if you keep coming at it from this approach of, there's something broken about my body, I just need for someone to figure out the magic pill, the magic exercise routine, the magic diet that's going to fix me, it's not out there. It's not out there. It's not. Is there a healthy way to eat? Absolutely. But even if you figure it out, you're not going to stick with it until you can figure out the limiting belief that's keeping you thinking you have to keep eating in this way in order to feel happy. Because you're not happy. It's not making you happy. So let's stop lying to ourselves. Let's stop this mental chatter nonsense. Let's stop the self-abuse. Let's start dealing with the actual issue here. What's going on? What's going on up here? That's what I'm here to help you look at. And not to judge ourselves, but to approach ourselves finally with the love and compassion that we've deserved our entire lives, and then work with ourselves from there. So if this sounds like you, if this sounds like something you're struggling with, reach out. Please reach out to me. I cannot express enough how many times I have people contacting me on a daily basis. Will you help me with my diet? Will you help me with my exercise? I'm doing this in the gym. I started running this way. I started this exercise routine. I started this diet. Why is this not working for me? And they're struggling, they're suffering. And I'm just like, guys, stop. Stop looking out there. Stop. Listen to me. And then listen to yourself. I'm going to help you listen to yourself, finally. But you've got to stop with all of the searching out here first. The solution isn't out there. Stop looking for it. Stop thinking something out here's got to change first. No, nothing out there is going to change. Nothing out there is going to change. The world is still going to be the world. It's going to keep on being the world. So if you're sitting around waiting on something out there to change, to make it easier for you, to fix your diet, to fix your exercise, no, it's not out there. The solution is here. It's in your relationship with yourself. Let me help you find that relationship with yourself. So like I said, if this resonates with you, if this sounds like something you've been struggling with, something you're wondering why you can't make any movement or traction in, please reach out. And yeah, it's going to cost you some money. But guys, the amount of time that you have committed to staying in this same cycle over and over again, trying out these diets, trying out these gyms and exercise routines, dealing with the overeating, dealing with the being sick, dealing with the not wanting to be at work, the underproductivity, the sitting in front of the television, the paying for all of this excess food all of the time. Guys, I'm here to tell you, I could charge you so much more money for my services and it would still be worth it in the end for the kind of work that we're going to do. Because when we're done working together, you're not going to need someone to tell you how to exercise. You're not going to need someone to tell you how to eat. You'll know all of that. And you'll be able to create the healthy lifestyle habits for yourself on a consistent basis for the rest of your life. No more of that brain chatter drama going on. No more of that cycling around and suffering in the nonsense. We're going to get rid of all of that. I'm not going to give you fish to do it. I'm going to teach you how to fish. So, reach out. I promise you, every penny of the work that we will do together, you are worth it. Getting your life that you've been thinking you can't have and getting it to where it's a reality for you is going to be worth it. So the amount of energy, the amount of health, the amount of vitality that you are going to have at the end is going to be worth every penny. So let go of the scarcity story surrounding money and the worth of this kind of work. It is the most important work, and it is the only work that is worth anything until you've done it. Because until you've done it, everything else is dependent on it. So reach out, ask for some help, get some help. And if you don't want to hire me as your health coach, find another one. Please do. I mean, I would love to help you, and I know I can. I know I can. Trust me, I do. But if you don't want to work with me, there are plenty of health coaches out there, especially you guys following me in the US. There's no excuse. I know so many health coaches in the US, so many, and they're good. They're all great. If you think that I'd be the right coach for you, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's see if I'm a good fit. And if not, hey, I'll help you find another coach that is a good fit for you. But reach out, get the help, guys. Let's start doing the work that actually matters instead of spinning around in this thoughtless loop of looking for something out there for an issue that's going on inside of here. All right? That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed my story at the beginning, by the way. Maybe I'll try doing some more story times in the future. I don't know. But that's all I have for you today. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you all, and I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao.